And welcome back. We are the dads. You are not the dads, and we are the game dads. Am I right? That was Game Grumps. Um,
I want to be Ethan.
Ethan Heckcox. I don't know.
Yeah. No wait, I want to be that guy. I want to be PewDiePie.
I want to be JonTron.
You don't want to be John.
Not
wanna
like
be
as a
John.
person. I actually have watched a half of his videos. It was like early Game Grumps when he was playing with Aaron, Kirby something, Kirby's Dream World.
I've only seen the Goof Troop one.
That one's so good.
I have Goof Troop, and I really want to play it with someone. But obviously now is a terrible time, but nobody wants to play Goof Troop.
Goof goop.
Remember when we played was it Secret of Mana together? That was fun. That's a memory that only me and Theo share, and that's not for anyone listening.
Maybe an OnlyFans account edition.
Yeah.
Maybe like when we're rich, have a country club. We'll just play some Super Nintendo games together
Yeah.
in our country club for trophy husbands, and we'll put those videos on the OnlyFans.
It's true. I think this is the right way. Hey, yeah.
Anyway, so I seen this girl and she had a big booty, but that's about it. She didn't have no titties, and I'm like, what? And she's all like, you think my titties are big? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't want to hurt her feelings, but then I'm like, girl, you got a big booty. And then she's like, you call me fat? I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And then we broke up.
Hey, you know,
So okay,
a modern
Randy, I just had a great idea.
tragedy. Yeah.
I don't know if you ever got into like Dark Souls PvP at all,
No.
because you were very late game, or like you came into it really late on. But
Yeah. Like,
I never did
alright
either.
at it,
But
not
for some
like
reason,
great at it.
I get very min-maxy, and so I spend a lot of time reading like how to optimize your gear, and sometimes it's like more optimized for PvP. So I think I overkilled it there. But there's a build called Giant Dad,
Okay.
and I think it's where you wear a lot of giant armor. I think you like do something with your stamina, but basically the whole build is, I think it's to like knock someone down or just like stun. It's to optimize your stun on when you're attacking someone. But I think you should do a Dark Souls run where you do a Giant Dad build.
Okay, we can
The
do a Giant Dad
mask
series.
comes up. Dad mask comes up kind of late. Oh shoot, Giant Armor does too. Never mind. This is late game.
But what happens if we get the mom mask? Do we have to start
Oh,
over?
shit. Yeah, or save it beforehand. I don't know how drops work. If it's like, I'm sure it's like a seed thing. I don't think you're like stuck on one fucking mask. I think also some of these bosses you can refight. I just don't remember how any of that works. I beat the game and never looked back.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it. We can do a Giant Dad, Legend of Dad playthrough. You know, for the,
I
the
think
real
we have
dads
more
out there.
dad themes for this.
We'll play
Also-
Octodad.
Oh yeah. I just think you guys would find this funny. I minimized the tab because I was talking about my love life for a little bit,
Okay.
and you were fighting that boss, and I couldn't focus because she was like just jumping around too much,
Mhm.
and I was just staring at the Audacity, like the sound going up and down, and I've been staring at that ever since, and I forgot you were playing a game. Oh, you got a
You
dash
forgot
now?
why we were here.
Yeah,
What
I got
happened
it
after you beat what's her name?
I got a dash.
Did you kill her?
No, she escapes. So she comes back. She's a very important character. And actually, in the sequel, you play, which is not out yet, but has been announced. You play as her.
Theo, tell me about the war.
Yes. You see, when a mommy country and a daddy country love each other very much, that's all I can think of.
Well,
Boo.
when a mommy country and a daddy country love each other very much, they signed a thing called a treaty. Um,
Ah, yes.
Now, when Uncle Country comes and has sex with Mommy Country,
You took this in a much better direction than I was thinking. I love it.
you get what's called a breach of treaty, and you have to fight Uncle Country.
Now, is it daddy country or mommy country that fights uncle?
Daddy Country, because we're Legend of Dad. We're the good
Right.
guys.
Okay, wait. Then is the uncle on the mom or dad's side?
Well, I hope it's not on the mom's side.
Because then you're fighting your brother, though.
Yeah.
Because on one end,
Exactly.
it could just be like the mommy's entirely in the wrong and she's evil.
Well, I mean, you know,
All wars are civil wars, because all men are brothers.
hell yeah, dude. See, Matt gets it. We're all brothers under the same Mother Earth.
That's a quote from Call of Duty.
Hell yeah, Call of Duty gets it. Look at that, all the money. But so now Daddy Country and Uncle Country, they're fighting. Mommy Country is like, I've been ravished. I will not help until much later. I will choose
So
a
she's
side.
like Sweden, or not Sweden, Switzerland.
Yeah.
By the way, did you guys know that in the Nintendo 60 or no GameCube Super Smash Brothers, if you never fought anybody and beat a level, like one of the challenges, you got an achievement called Switzerland? Or that was like you got points for it? I thought that was really funny. I don't know, just me. Okay.
Nerd.
Wait, Randy, you can try and do the soul jump.
Nah. I guess
You're a
I
purist.
don't have any
Soul.
blasty. I like that you can kill these guys, and then if you don't have like later game stuff, you're just kind of stuck.
They look invincible.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
you
it's
have to blast them in the face,
I'm sure that's
just
the
like Uncle
intention of a
Country
lot of
did to
people
Mommy
who-
Country.
With his penis.
Yeah. Can't go down there yet. Ah! Oh, that
Damn,
was
the double
unfortunate.
pop.
That was really unfortunate. Shit, all the way back up here? That blows.
Just like Uncle Country. Am I right?
Eh,
That's the first time
Wait.
anyone's made that joke. I'm a genius.
Wait, Uncle Country's the one doing the blowing?
His load. I mean, you know, I
Oh.
guess there's blood. That's right.
He's getting to third base.
We agree that's meeting parents.
That's
I
true.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's meeting Mommy Country. With his dick.
Randy, if you don't kill the Shadow Man, I'm gonna be very upset.
I'll kill the Shadow Man, don't you worry. No one has to be upset right now. Doo-doo.
Hey Randy, remember playing Czechoslovakia?
Yeah, so Czechoslovakia was basically a game we came up with. 'Cause we didn't want to call it, like, we didn't know what to call it, so we just called it a random country. It was like hide and go seek and tag, and then you'd put the people who were tagged in jail, and then the other people could come out and then free them from jail. And if you got to this one area of my yard, which was like separated by a bridge, that was Czechoslovakia, and you made it to a new country, so you were safe.
You got amnesty at that point.
Yeah, you got amnesty.
Wow, it was really deep. I like to think there was a really thorough political process too, where like there was an ambassador who could like bail you out.
Yeah, yeah. You had a special lawyer role you could be in the game. God, this sucks. They want to die again.
You got him.
Nerd.
I just.
Oh, you just lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now you're poor.
I am poor.
I am the poor. Yeah, they set you back real far. Real far.
Well, because I just need to get on a different.
Here
bench.
comes the anger. Everybody, get ready. Randy's
No,
gonna get
don't
real
worry.
grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. I love this game.
Plus,
He's
I
gonna
think
start
challenging
tearing
games
it
are
apart.
good. I think I just feel like, because I don't know if you guys played a lot of Super Nintendo games, but like, there's some that are just like fucking punishing as hell. Like, you die and you
Shit.
just have to start over the game, and that's the game. Like,
Shit.
you just have
Yeah, I think that's going a little too far. I like how modern games have like difficulty like this, but I think when it gets to the realm of like, okay, you bought this $40 game at the time,
yeah.
and now because we only have enough resources to make the game 4 hours, we're just going to make it super hard so no one will ever beat it.
And you
So
know,
I think
that
that
could
you
be
get the money worth.
part of their motivation, but I do love a difficult game. I think that's part of Dark Souls' appeal, is like, you can't fucking cheese that game very well, you just have to be good at it.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, like, if you're not getting backstabs or, what's the other word? Not parlays, that's the wrong word.
Parries.
Parries, wow, I was not gonna get there.
Luke parries.
Yeah, if you can't do any of that stuff, like, or at least time blocks, like, you're just not gonna get very far, and you just have to learn to do it.
I think as long as difficulty isn't used for padding like it was in like the NES era, I think it's fine.
I didn't know that. I just learned something. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, not in all cases. Some were actually long and difficult,
Mm.
but I was gonna say long and hard.
Yeah, well, you should have. I think we all agree there.
Yeah.
But some of them, like say
The Star Wars
Ghosts and Goblins, Castlevania, things like that. Those were padded, but
Yeah.
those were still at least quality games. Like they were, even though they were butt clenchingly hard, they were still it still kind of felt legitimate. Whereas some of them from that era were literally just like a game someone made that if you were like a master of it, you could beat it in like an hour. But
Like
it
Super
took
Mario
you-
64.
No, you can't
I'm
beat that
joking.
game in an hour unless you cheat. Like a big
138, I think, was the most recent speedrun.
cheat. 1 minute, 38 seconds.
1 hour 38. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
that was unclear. But yes, it's by abusing like glitches and shit. But I think technically it's legitimate, is how it's seen at least by the speedrun community. Like if you're glitching through doors or like, it's
Yeah, it depends on the
technically okay.
category.
I suppose. I actually, this is something I don't know. You might actually know better than me, so correct me if I'm just like talking very confidently about something you know better.
So with Super Mario 64 speedruns and most speedruns, they have them divided into categories because some are less fun than others. So say someone finds a glitch in like a Metroid game that lets them go out of bounds and basically beat the game in 9 minutes. Well, now the speedruns are basically dead because all it's going to be is people boringly running to the glitch part, glitching out of the map, and then running to the end, and
Mhm.
that's it. So to have some actual competitiveness and some entertainment value, they'll say, okay, you can do those glitchy out of bounds runs, but they're going to be in a separate category from people who don't do the glitchy out of bounds runs.
Gotcha. What kills me is the Legend of Zelda 64, where rolling is faster than walking. Like, that is just not, that's asking for, like, just not a good time.
Yeah, a lot of games have kind of been like the speedruns of games have kind of been ruined by things people found, like the Doom game that came out a while ago, 2016. Someone found out that if you go off of like a slidey ledge and you bind your jump to your mouse wheel and just crush it, like just spin it like crazy, you'll like jump 3 million feet in the air and can skip entire levels that way. But the problem was a lot of people didn't have unbounded mouse wheels, which is basically like it takes away the lock so you can just spin it freely, but it'll still keep all the inputs.
Yeah.
So people with better mouse wheels that could spin faster had an advantage because they could jump higher with the glitch. So then they're like, okay, well, this sucks. Everyone gets to use a script that lets them mouse wheel as fast as they can. So then that kind of screwed up the speedruns because now everyone is able to do the glitch perfectly every time, and they skip the whole game and they take out all the fun of it. So it's like speedruns are really controversial for things like that.
I really want to make a speedrun for my visual novel game. It's a dream of mine. I'm not going to go into the details now because I have a vision. But it is 100% something I would love to do because it's so dumb.
Wait a minute, jellyfish! I thought this was Bug World.
This is also a really pretty. I just love the level themings. Like they do such a good job. Like the bubbles in the background, they use colors so effectively in this game. Like I really have to say, whoever designed it did a really good job of just like working with less.
It's all just like really dense. I like how.
It was a really small team that made this.
It's like packed to the rafters with just like everything. Like it's so just densely packed with like detail.
So this lady is great.
Can I do her voice?
Sure.
You're supposed to say no because I was.
Hello there, Beauty. I was about to close up shop and run until you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure, and all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd consider opening an account?
No. So.
Oh, right, because you're poor.
Yeah. Well, so.
Sucks.
She's a funny character because after you give her a certain amount of money, if you return there, the bank teller thing falls forward. It's like a cardboard cutout, and she has run off with all your money, and then you find her later in like a hot spring, and you just beat her up to get your money back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo.
Do you have a good relationship with your brother?
So yeah.
Did he ever beat you up as a kid?
Not really. He was always a lot bigger than me, so we didn't really fight necessarily.
Me and my brother fought all the time. I'd be like, "Get out of here," and he wouldn't get out of here. So I'd be like, "Bash, bam, pow."
Damn it!
And then
I'm so poor.
We typically would have like, it's like one punch and it's pretty much over. So, it would be I would egg him on until like he hit me and then it was done.
That's what it was with me and him. Like Nathan would keep annoying me, and then I'd be like, "I'm gonna hit you," and he was like, "Don't hit me." And I'm like, "All right." And then he'd annoy me again, and I hit him, and he'd be like, "Mom, man, you hit me," and then I'd be like,
Have
"What?"
you seen the movie? I actually wouldn't recommend it anymore, but it's very funny for like the sibling dynamic. It's called Just Friends. It's a Ryan Reynolds rom-com. It did not age super well with a lot of the like. So, some of the jokes just
Don't land anymore.
Don't land anymore. Yeah, that's exactly it. But it's really funny because he goes back. Basically, this guy, he grew up fat. He ran away from his, like, after he confessed his love to his childhood best friend, he runs away from town because he gets embarrassed by the, like, school football player jock guy. And he just, like, vows to never come back. He becomes famous. He's in the music industry, like, kind of a, like, sleaze. And has to escort, or ends up taking a celebrity to his hometown through, like, a weird series of events. I think it's because she crashed their plane, or she, like, tried to microwave tinfoil. And but basically he's back home and his younger brother just like will like pick up his phone during the calls, just like, and they just like beat each other up, and it's fantastic. It is like the most real sibling dynamic I've ever seen in a movie. Oh, his brother uses the word a lot. That's the reason that it's not, or like gay and stuff.
Well, now I gotta bleep out a word.
Damn it, Theo!
Can you not say that?
I mean, it's not appropriate.
Okay, he uses the other F word.
I'm still gonna bleep it.
Have you been bleeping out all of my swears? I'm sorry. Should I stop swearing?
No.
Can I say fuck?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I say?
I mean, I'd prefer if you didn't. Yeah, you can't say guys. This isn't an Arby's. We don't have the meats.
We have the meats.
No, we don't have the meats. That's the problem. That's why we can't say it.
Honestly, I think those ads are kind of effective because it's like, man, where do I go to get meat? And then Arby's is like, we got it. It's
We got
all
'em.
here.
What are you talking
Did you guys
about?
hear they made like a response to the meat substitute, like plant-based meat substitutes, where they made a meat-based plant substitute?
No, but that's great.
I love Arby's. They're just funny. You know, at the end of the day, they're just a fucking like business, and but I like their brand personality.
Yeah.
They-
Well,
they
I
align
also
good
really
with that.
like their Twitter account. All they do is just like use their cardboard boxes for their sandwiches to make like cool like nerdy fan art. That's like literally all of their social media. And then randomly people will be like, "Hey, that was nice. Can I have that?" And they'll just send it to random people because I mean they don't have a use for it.
Hey.
So it'll be
That's
like,
cool.
yeah. So it'll be like, oh, it's the like the 25th anniversary of Sonic or something. So they'll make some Sonic fan art out of Arby's stuff. That's really nice. It's really
Randy,
interesting.
do you get the Big Montana when you go to Arby's?
Big Montana?
Well, it's not called that anymore, but it's the big old roast beef.
Nah, I get a French dip.
Those
I
are
get
good too, yeah.
I get some onion rings, and I usually get a buffalo chicken slider.
I can't stand Arby's fries. If their fries were better, I would
Fries are pretty good.
prefer them. I don't like the crispy, crunchy fries. I like the soft.
I love me some seasoned curly fries. And they're the only place that does that, really.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Randy, do you get along with your stupid sisters?
Yeah, they're fine. I don't really.
Well, I guess only one of them is stupid.
I
don't really-
like to think that no one's stupid.
I just don't like. I don't chat with my family very often. Like I might talk to them like once a month. It's just I've never been.
Yeah,
yeah.
super close. Or like
Yeah,
check in every day.
yeah. Like we don't have very similar personalities, so it's not like we ever got very close. But yeah, that's about it. Still,
Didn't
still
you say
like
that-
them.
Did you say that Mickey got you into like Pokemon and all that stuff?
Pokemon? No, it was my cousins actually. This is terrible, but at my grandmother's funeral, they brought their Pokemon cards, and it was half that and half. I think in my first grade class, yeah, we had a show and tell day, and that just meant bring something you want to goof around with, because I think our teacher just felt like not doing stuff, and so we could just play a Game Boy. And my friend let me play his games. My brother and sister had some friends in their karate class, taekwondo, sorry, who were into it, and that was my genuine first exposure to Pokemon. Was the taekwondo friends? They were twins, and I have no idea what came with them. Oh man, you suck at this game.
God,
I hate these explodey things.
You don't have to fight them.
yeah, just run away like a big baby.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't miss any money. Never mind. Me and Matt will get mad at you.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that flashy thing?
What flashy thing?
The flashy thing to your right? To your
Oh, so that's a mask fragment. When you get 4 of those, you get an extra tick to your health.
ooh, ooh. So, fun thing about the girl I'm talking to right now that I just remembered. Have you guys ever heard of the musical Natasha Pierre and the Comet of 1812?
No.
So it is. It was a musical that didn't run very long, but she showed me a few songs from it, and it's like extremely meta humor. It just opens up with like. I think like part of it's like they're in an. I can't give a good explanation of this. They're singing about all of the characters and introducing them, and then like recounting all of the characters they named. and just how it's all like overly convoluted. And then there's also another song about like how boring opera is, and how it's kind of confusing and hard to follow. Oh, Matt, your alarm went off. You're gonna forget, so I'm telling you.
Hey, Randy, my alarm went off.
Yeah, that's true. God, I hate him. I hate him.
Well, the bomb killed it, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, bomb's gonna kill me.
And you? Question mark? Eggplant emoji?
It's okay. Let me get back to the saving area.
$1 short of getting that the thing that lets you do stuff.
No. No. I did it. Dies immediately. Here we go.
But yeah, I think you really like meta humor too, so I feel like you guys might enjoy it.
I do enjoy me some meta humor.
Enjoy what? I was getting a beer.
Oh, the musical I was talking about. Though I don't know if it's something that has to be seen. I've only heard some of the songs. Plus, I know some people hate musicals. I think, Randy, I feel like you don't like musicals very much.
I'm not a big
Oh.
fan of musicals.
It was 120. I'm wrong. I misled you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Here he comes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is probably a good stopping point then. I probably need to go to bed soon.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching. We'll pick this up again, and we'll
Tune in
continue to
next-
dad over it.
Tune in next week for
Dad
Hollow
around
Knight
with us next time.
2.
Alright, bye!
Ugh.